Mel Gibson says his home burned down in LA fires. Mel Gibson has revealed his home has been destroyed in the Los Angeles wildfires while he was away recording Joe Rogan's podcast. The Oscar-winning film star said his Malibu property was completely toasted and criticized California Governor Gavin Newsom over the crisis. At least 10 people have died in the wildfires, which have burned down thousands of buildings and prompted the evacuation of tens of thousands of residents. A host of celebrities have told how they have lost their properties, while officials have warned more high winds could further fan the flames of the wildfires. Gibson said he felt ill at ease during his visit to Austin, Texas, to appear as a guest on the Joe Rogan Experience, because he knew his neighborhood was on fire. "It's kind of devastating, it's emotional," Gibson said on News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas reports. "I've been relieved from the burden of my stuff because it's all in cinders." The Braveheart star said he had lived at his property for about 15 years and the homes of some of his neighbors had also gone, including one belonging to actor Ed Harris. Gibson said his family had followed an evacuation order and they were safe. In the podcast with Rogan, Gibson criticized the California governor, saying Newsom claimed he was going to take care of the forests, but didn't do anything. "I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel." The actor said Los Angeles is facing the worst wildfires in its history, which have consumed 31,000 acres, 12,500 hectares, of land and led to the evacuation of 180,000 people. 5 wildfires are still burning across the LA areas of Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, and Lydia. California Fire Chief David Acuna told Radio 4's Today program that 10,000 structures are likely to have been destroyed. He also warned that winds over the coming days could lead to further destruction in the area. Republican President-elect Donald Trump has called for Newsom, a Democrat, to resign over his handling of the crisis, saying one of the best and most beautiful parts of the U.S. is burning down to the ground. Newsom has defended the response and said state authorities worked throwing everything at our disposals to protect communities. The governor's spokeswoman accused Trump of politicizing the disaster and said Newsom was focused on protecting people and making sure firefighters have the resources they need. U.S. President Joe Biden said he had pledged extra federal resources to help California after the most widespread, devastating fire in the state's history. Paris Hilton and Billy Crystal are among the celebrities whose homes have been destroyed in the wildfires. Hilton, the hotel heiress and reality TV star, shared a video of the remains of her property on social media and said, "The heartbreak is truly indescribable." Actor Crystal said in a statement that he and his wife Janice were heartbroken by the loss of their Pacific Palisades home where they had lived since 1979. TV host Ricki Lake said she had lost her dream home, adding, "I grieve along with all of those suffering during this apocalyptic event." The U.S. Office star Rainn Wilson shared a video of his burnt-out home and said there was a valuable lesson to learn from the wildfires. Actors Sir Anthony Hopkins, John Goodman, Anna Faris, and Carrie Elwes also reportedly lost their homes. Meanwhile, actor Steve Guttenberg, a Pacific Palisades resident, helped to move parked cars to make way for fire engines. "This is not a parking lot," he told KTLA. "I have friends up there and they can't evacuate." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who live in California, are understood to have invited into their home friends and loved ones who had been forced to evacuate. In a statement on their website, Harry and Meghan said, "If a friend, loved one, or pet has to evacuate and you are able to offer them a safe haven in your home,